Oh man, there's lightning and everything. This is like danger.
It's the end of the world right here.
By the way, if the world hasn't ended, hi there.
Yeah, hello. We're still HellfireComms, still updating irregularly.
So I like this kind of string of castle levels at the end. It's a good way to make it really feel like the end game. You and you're skipping the rotating stuff.
You know, I played through these levels so much trying to get a perfect run that I could kind of speedrun them by the end.
Yeah, I can see that. This level does kind of introduce rotating cylinders that you control the rotation of. So you had that thing at the beginning and this thing now.
I find them to be a bit awkward, to be honest.
Yeah, again, it's constant readjustment, so it's not too foreign, but sometimes the camera isn't exactly where I want it. This one especially is difficult.
The background here reminds me so much of Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Particularly the final Bowser level. You know how it's like you're inside a tube?
Right. But after a certain amount of it, it's just, oh boy, more lava. Which, it's a good environment and thematically fitting, but it is a bunch of lava.
Hey, looks great.
Oh yeah. Now if you're crafty here, you can actually use the Tanooki suit to just float on over and skip this little screwing sequence, which saves a few seconds for you pro-tassers out there.
Screwing sequence?
Screwing sequence. What would you call it?
I would call it skipping a thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So this tube was neat. Rotate it to actually make the platforms line up properly.
Oh yeah, something that we forgot to mention. Don't fall in the lava. You will die instantly, which goes against every other 3D Mario game.
I mean, again, it's to say that it's more 2D than 3D.
It goes back to the whole, you know, not needing to breathe underwater kind of thing. It just kind of, it's jarring is how I would describe it.
Haha, one last one, right there.
Talk about anticlimactic. We're going to the final level. Oh, you don't want me to finish the game? Okay, well, I'll go play... What else is on here? Let me just type in 3DS games on Google. Disney Epic Mickey 2? Fuck off. That's not on the 3DS. That's a nice little touch.
And I'm sure he had those installed specifically for that purpose. Now, I like this little turnaround sequence here, because you basically have a dynamically changing, like, space that you are safe on, that you have to move around.
Now, one thing I should point out, it's not so much the tail of the fireball that hurts you, it's the ball part itself, so just take that into account when you're trying to maneuver around them.
I think people have kind of described this section as a bullet hell in Mario game section.
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with this until I figured out a very easy maneuver. Just run in circles. There you go. And again, the harder section, just run in circles. There you go.
I think, again, it preys on you panicking.
I gotta say, this is a great build-up to the final boss.
Yeah, for sure.
With the rain and whatnot.
This is like the first time we've gotten rain in the game. I mean, it's cliched as hell, but it works. And I just have to kind of gasm out about the little light effects on the wall there.
No boss? Well, this was easy. Surprise!
He was just waiting for that dramatic entrance.
You could have got here quicker. Whoa.
Oh god, I thought I learned after Petey Piranha.
Now, I haven't gushed much about anything really in 3D Land, but I have to say, this is hands down my favourite 3D Bowser showdown, since you had a problem with me calling it a fight in a previous take. My my favourite 3D Bowser showdown of the series. I would say 64 is a close second.
Yeah, 64 had a lot of kind of epicness going for it. But this, I really think that these kind of mixing platforms with him shooting at you, it works really well.
Honestly, I find that more rewarding than just simply hitting Bowser a few times. And, oh my god, the music is so good.
Again, would love to have this fully orchestrated on a CD.
I just don't understand why they didn't do more original pieces. Because when done right, and this goes for gameplay as well, it's fantastic.
Because that's effort.
Ah, you thought this fight was over? Don't be silly, the music's still going. I believe when we come back later in the game, these fireballs will be moving at like Mach 10, but even now, if you listen carefully, the sound effect they make is kind of like a scream. Yeah, they'll be going that fast. Even without the Tanooki suit, and actually I think especially without the Tanooki suit, this becomes that much better.
Yeah. Especially since there's basically no room for screwing up.
Now, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but before the game came out, there was like a video at E3 where I think it was Shigeru Miyamoto and Iwata, the president of Nintendo, got trapped inside 3D Land and Bowser was chasing them. Maybe they just took that idea and made it into the last section of the final boss. Who knows?
I could see that.
And all the while Reggie was laughing.
Reggie is a sick, twisted human being.
Have you seen that video?
I have seen that video.
With Bill Tritten.
Poor guy.
See, Nintendo actually do have a great sense of humour about themselves. Oh, you might want to, like, shield your ears for a second, because it's about to get shrill. Jesus Christ. Well, that's 3D London. How have you enjoyed your first co-op commentary, Dato?
Aside from technical difficulties, I think this worked out relatively well.
Hopefully the special worlds go much better for us. We'll leave things here for now, and we'll see you all next time when we start the special worlds. See you then.
See ya.
Help me!